Hello and welcome to another Lincoln property blog, brought to you by Walters. So this week, I want to discuss how the evolving Lincoln property preferences have caused a shift in the types of properties purchased over the past 2 years. The Lincoln property landscape is constantly evolving, shaped by societal, economic, and cultural factors. The type of properties people have bought in the last few years since Lockdown 1 has undergone some subtle changes, reflecting shifting preferences and lifestyle choices. This article explores the transformations in property purchasing trends over the last 2 years, compared to the long-term almost 3-decade average, with a focus on Lincoln detached, semi-detached, terraced houses, and apartments. For the purposes of this article, I am looking at Lincoln plus a 3-mile zone around the city. Lincoln detached houses, a shift towards modernity. Detached houses, long considered the epitome of homeownership, have witnessed a transformation in Lincoln buyer preferences. While they still hold significant appeal, particularly for Lincoln families seeking privacy and ample space, the demand for Lincoln detached properties in the last couple of years has decreased, when compared to the previous average of the last 3 decades. This shift started before lockdown and can be attributed to several factors, including changing demographics, the way people live, varying land costs, and evolving lifestyles that prioritize convenience and urban living. Between 1995 and 2020, 18,507 detached homes sold in the Lincoln area, representing 41.9% of all the property sales in those 26 years. In the last 2 years, 2,013 detached homes sold in the Lincoln area, representing 39.7% of all the property sales in 2021 and 22, a proportional drop of 5.4%. Lincoln semi-detached houses, balancing space and affordability. Lincoln semi-detached houses have maintained a relatively stable position in the property market over the past 3 decades, striking a balance between the space offered by detached and the affordability of terraced houses. While their popularity has seen minor fluctuations, their appeal to both Lincoln families and young professionals looking for more spacious living arrangements remains consistent. In recent years, there has been a noticeable increase in demand for well-presented mature Lincoln extended semi-detached houses as homeowners increasingly seek larger properties that accommodate work-from-home setups and additional living spaces for multi-generational living. This trend suggests a growing emphasis on both comfort and adaptability within the modern Lincoln home. Between 1995 and 2020, 12,029 semi-detached homes sold in the Lincoln area, representing 27.2% of all the property sales in those 26 years. In the last 2 years, 1,424 semi-detached homes sold in the Lincoln area, representing 28.1% of all the property sales in 2021 and 22, a proportional rise of 3%. Lincoln terraced houses, embracing urban living. Lincoln terraced houses have witnessed a resurgence in popularity, with many new home builders utilizing the modern 3-story format. These houses in modern suburban areas provide a contemporary take on this traditional property type, attracting younger Lincoln buyers looking for a low-maintenance lifestyle without sacrificing space, as they are built over 3 floors. Then we have the Victorian terraced home, which offers a blend of affordability, convenience, and a sense of community, tracing its history back over 100 years. Young professionals, couples, and small families are attracted to the charm and character of these properties. The generous square footage and close to the city center location often means the need for a car is reduced. Between 1995 and 2020, 11,151 terraced homes sold in the Lincoln area, representing 25.3% of all the property sales in those 26 years. In the last 2 years, 1,319 terraced homes sold in the Lincoln area, representing 26% of all the property sales in 2021 and 22, a proportional increase of 2.9%. Lincoln apartments, the rise of vertical living. Perhaps the most significant transformation in property type preferences over the past 3 decades can be observed in the increased popularity of apartments in the UK. Rapidly rising land costs and a growing desire for low-maintenance living have propelled the demand for apartment living to new heights. Apartments offer a range of benefits, including affordability, security, access to amenities, and a lock-and-leave lifestyle. Millennials and young professionals are drawn to the convenience and vibrant urban environments that apartments often provide. Additionally, the growing focus on sustainable living and reduced carbon footprints has further fueled the demand for high-density housing options. Also, the issue of cladding, which has become a great worry, is hopefully on its way to being sorted. Between 1995 and 2020, 2,475 apartments sold in the Lincoln area, representing 5.6% of all the property sales in those 26 years. In the last 2 years, 319 apartments sold in the Lincoln area, representing 6.3% of all the property sales in 2021 and 22, a proportional increase of 12.2%. This is particularly interesting when we compare the Lincoln stats to the national picture. Detached houses have seen an increase in demand from 24% of sales a decade ago to 26% at the end of 2021. Semi-detached houses have maintained their appeal and increased from 28% to 29%. Terraced houses have witnessed a drop from 30% a decade ago to 29% at the end of 2021. And finally, apartments have slightly decreased from 16% to 15%. The property preferences in Lincoln have experienced subtle shifts over the past 2 years compared to the long-term average. As Lincoln's property landscape continues to evolve, it is crucial to analyze these shifting preferences to understand the needs and desires of potential Lincoln homeowners and tenants. Of course, detached houses remain a peak of home ownership, yet as the Lincoln market is adapting to cater to changing demographics, urbanization, and evolving lifestyles, this might start to change in the coming decade. As interest rate rises continue, affecting affordability, sales volumes to year ending December 2022 versus the year ending December 2021 have seen terraced homes become the largest property type in terms of volume share. For the 12 months ending December 22, detached homes accounted for 22.9% of total annual sales volume, semi-detached 29%, terrace 30.3%, and flats 17.8%. So only by constantly monitoring and responding to these trends can homeowners, buy-to-let landlords, planners, and developers ensure that the property market continues to thrive and meet the demands of the future.